The original 1984 Karate Kid film is to this day one of my favorite films of all time. Even though, yes, as I grew older, rewatched it, I had to acknowledge the fact that yes, Daniel Larusso illegally kicked Johnny Lawrence in the head and won the All Valley Karate Championship on a lie. Kind of ruined my childhood, but I really shouldn't have been surprised given Mr. Miyagi's penchant for illegal dirty techniques. Yeah, that's 2 kicks to the mommy daddy button for that guy. Not exactly a cool move there, Mr. Miyagi. But enough about that. Today we're here to look at the new line of Karate Kid figures from NECA Toy. And of course, to start things off, we have to have the iconic Daniel Larusso, standing roughly about 8 inches. In fact, let's just double check the math on that. Yeah, he's right at 8 inches. Sitting at 8 inches, this is a highly detailed figured as, you know, everything NECA does. The face, I know some people were a little upset that it didn't look like Ralph Macchio. I think it does. To me, it's just like they took a screen grab of him in the middle of a scene where he was actually emoting something as opposed to just a still normal non-emotive face. But other than that, I mean, it bears a resemblance to him. It's not 100% accurate by any means. Could they have done better? Yes. Do I think it's accurate? It's close enough. But he's got all fabric material. He's got this 3/4 sleeve baseball outfit on. Got his khakis, and he's got these bowling shoes. I don't remember ever looking at his shoes in the movie, but yeah, those definitely look like bowling shoes. Lots of points of articulation. The wrist moves, the elbow, shoulder, waist, hips, legs move apart, knees, ankle joints. So he's got all sorts of posability. And he does come with some sweet accessories. So the first accessories he comes with are these tiny, see if it'll even focus. Probably not. Yeah, these tiny chopsticks. So luckily they are fused together, so it's not 2 individual chopsticks that you'll have to worry about losing, but they come with chopsticks. And he also comes with, of course, the iconic bonsai tree. This thing is a little over 1 inch tall, but it's all one piece. Doesn't come apart, but it does twist a little bit. You can kind of move it a little. And you can have the iconic sanding pads here. You can put them in his hands, pose them, recreate the whole wax on, wax off scenario. It'd be great. Next up, of course, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Miyagi, owner, proprietor of Mr. Miyagi's dojo. Even though he's literally only got 1 student, he's obviously a janitor in his daytime to keep the lights on. Mr. Miyagi. I mean, they really did an amazing job on this one. This one looks spot on, just like the character. Amazing, uncanny resemblance to actor Pat Morita. Did a really good job. You know, even went with the bald spot there, his thinning hair. So he's got his janitor outfit on, even got a little key carabiner there. Got his 1-piece jumpsuit. Actually, when I say 1 piece, yeah, it's actually 2 pieces. I stand corrected. Yeah, 2 pieces with a belt. So he's got, you know, 2-piece jumpsuit here, all made of cloth. Pockets are faux, they don't actually open, but that would be ridiculous if they did, because this is a tiny figure. In fact, he is actually a little bit smaller. Whoa, stand up. And I should note that Mr. Miyagi here is actually a smaller figure than Daniel. He is actually about 1 inch shorter, coming in right at about 6 inches for this figure. Which makes perfect sense because he's a smaller actor, so it only stands to reason that he would be a smaller figure than Daniel. And as far as accessories, he comes with the same kind of stuff. He comes with the identical same bonsai tree that Daniel came. And it also comes with identical pair of chopsticks as well. Again, fused in the middle, so you don't have to worry about losing them. But either or, if you lose some of the accessories for Daniel or vice versa, you will have backups here. And then last but certainly not least, Johnny Lawrence, the antagonist slash hero of the story, depending on your perspective. But here he is in his Halloween getup, his skeleton Day of the Dead looking costume. He's got both hands, clenched fist, This is an all one-piece jumpsuit he's wearing. He's got his nice Chuck Taylor Converses on there. And the face, they did a really good job with the makeup. Each individual skeleton like tooth is visible there. Painted the eyes. I mean, they did a great job. This hood, I saw a lot of people griping online because it's not technically sewn in all the way to the costume. It is sewn in on this left side here. On the right side, it's kind of free flowing. So depending on how your figure looks when it ships, this side of the hood may look a little weird. I just kind of shoved it in there and repositioned it, and it looks a lot better. But completely removable. You can take it off, pull it down. See his beautiful golden locks because he is Johnny Lawrence, the California Kid, pretty boy extraordinaire. And then as far as his accessories, he only comes with one, but it is quite amazing. Let's actually get him out of the way so we can see this closer. He comes with a Walkman. So an old school tape cassette player, and it actually has headphones that are attached to the Walkman, which I thought was a crazy cool looking feature. This is something like NECA Toys really excels at and goes above and beyond, is their accessories and their attention to detail. I mean, no other toy manufacturer is going to make a tiny pair of Walkman headphones with a cassette tape player and, you know, have them one single unit. I mean, that's crazy talk right there. That's really cool. So you can throw this on Johnny's head, and he's sitting there jamming out to tunes, getting psyched before he goes out there and punches Daniel in the face and causes a scene at the dance. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. As always, I will put product links down in the video description box below in case you want to pick up any of these figures yourself. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know every time I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.